do you really skyrocket your company? Let me give you some tips from a neuropsychologist. You can read all the success and business books you want, but really what it comes down to is how human beings work. So I want to share with you a couple of things that I've learned in my extensive practice today. I work primarily with CEOs and entrepreneurs, and I've noticed that the successful ones really stand apart from the average ones in one thing. It's their confidence. So you could have gone to Harvard and been the top of your class and had all of these qualities, but if you come across as being uncomfortable with yourself, uncomfortable with your own skin, it doesn't really matter because the investors aren't going to like you and you aren't going to be successful as you should. So I really find that in terms of my work, that's the one thing that bothers me. People are not living up to their potential. They don't know how to really be confident and how to increase that. So I'm going to share with you some tips today. So there's some really basic things you can do at home. If you go to my website, you'll find more. And a lot of this work is done in therapy, but for really basic things you can start today at home. Number one, this is a good one for everyone. Practice articulating your opinions at all time, especially with people you're uncomfortable with. So if you have someone in your life that you don't quite like or doesn't like you, I challenge you to really practice arguing with that person. And especially if that person's a family member. I know it sounds crazy, a psychologist advocating fighting with your family. But this is pretty much the best thing you can do to increase your confidence. It really tells you in your brain and your unconscious mind that you don't have anything to be afraid of and that you really are a strong alpha person and that you can overcome any of these challenges, even if it seems mundane and trite. And people might think you're being unfriendly for a little bit, but you know the secret that what you're actually doing is increasing your confidence. So just keep that in mind. I also would like you to regularly do things that scare you. So people look at me and say, what do you mean do things that scare me? You know, it might be something as simple as having a conversation with the homeless person on the corner, or doing something as dramatic as jumping out of a plane. I myself actually did that a couple of years ago, and it really did kickstart my confidence. And I've been reading the research for years about the benefits of doing crazy things like that. And there is some process that happens neurologically that makes you feel like you're invincible. And it doesn't have to be that extreme to make it work. It could be as simple as not wearing makeup to dressing differently. If you usually wear a t-shirt and jeans kind of a person, wearing a suit. So really making those kind of shifts, but really jumping into things that you're afraid of. If you hate public speaking or being on camera, do that. And you'll find that over time, these things will shift and you'll grow into a different kind of an identity that is just naturally more confident. Another thing I want to recommend is that you let go, and this is related to what I mentioned in the previous comment, a trap of, that's not me. So, you know, why would I speak my opinion or disagree with someone? That's not who I am. So really let go of that. It doesn't serve you, because what your brain needs is novelty to change. And if you're doing things the same way you've always done them, guess what? You will have the same results you've always had. As an entrepreneur, you know that you're doing your best to make your business succeed. In order to truly make your business succeed, you need to focus on yourself. It's less about what you're putting out to the world as a business and more about you. And I've been told that over and over again from many, many investors. And one of the things that I do is I train CEOs for how to pitch investors. Because so many of them, you know, come to the first meeting and they shake a hand like this and they don't make eye contact. And already they've decided not to give money. So really, I want you to take this to heart. Go to my website for more information. I have lots more. And follow me on Twitter, and we'll be in touch. Here's to your success.